Hi, my name is Vishal. I'm in my second year of studying music here at UWL, and today's vlog topic is 5 ways that you can be sustainable. So food wastage is a big issue here, and I didn't realize that there's an app specifically made to combat that called Too Good To Go. So the way it works is that a majority of restaurants and shops are on this app, and any food that they don't sell by the end of the day, they package that into a grab bag. It's usually about £12 worth of food, but you only buy it for between £3 to £5. And the type of food you get depends on where you get the grab bag from. So if you're going to a place like Costa Coffee, you might get maybe some bagels, some sandwiches and that sort of thing. But if you went to an actual restaurant, then you would get some dishes or maybe a meal. I can only say good things about Too Good To Go. With one grab bag, I've genuinely fed myself for maybe like 2 days straight. Check out the app, see what restaurants are available near you, or anytime you go visit somewhere, just check and see what restaurants are available there, because you might find something that's actually really good. I only have good things to say, so check it out if you haven't. So another way that you can be sustainable is by buying secondhand stuff. Now a good place to look at is Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Shpock and Olio are also good options. If you're more interested in things like clothes, Depop is good. And the things you can get, span from furniture. If you're looking for like a table or chair or something, you can definitely find those on there. Or in my case, I get a lot of secondhand music equipment off these websites, so I don't have to spend as much money as I would buying it brand new. And I'm taking it off someone else's hands. I'm not wasting any plastic boxes or anything like that. And I've gotten some pretty cool stuff off those websites. I got this classical guitar for like £30 on Shpock. I got a bass guitar, I've got a synth, I've just got a whole bunch of stuff that I bought. For £30, this is a great guitar. In fact, here's a short clip of me actually using it in context for a video that I did. So the next time you're thinking of buying something, have a look and see if you can find it on any of these websites or on any of these apps, because that way you're just going to be saving money, and isn't that what we all want to do? So another way that you can be sustainable is by reusing bags when you go shopping. So instead of having to use plastic bags, which are bad for the environment, if you just carry one with you that you can always use, you can usually buy reusable bags from any grocery store that you usually go to. I've got one from Poundland. Don't Judge Me was the only one that was available. I would suggest getting a few and just keeping them in your bag, so if at any point you're doing any shopping and you maybe have way more than you thought you had, you can just use more bags instead of having to get a plastic bag. As you can probably tell in my room, I've got a ton of these like atmospheric lights that are on. They all use LEDs, which are much better for the environment and much more sustainable than regular light bulbs, but even then, I only turn them on when I'm filming anything. Rest of the time, if I'm outside of the house or if there's a lot of daylight, I'll just keep them off just to save electricity and save some cost. Just make sure that you're always turning off lights for the rooms that you're not in, as well as turning off any unattended extension plugs. I've definitely been guilty of leaving my extension plug on way longer than it should have been, so just always keep an eye out for that. Now lastly, this one's a bit of an obvious one, but recycle. Now, when you're on the UWL campus, what makes it really easy, and to be fair, most places in the UK already have this, but you'll have designated bins for different materials that you throw away, like, plastic containers, cups, food wrappers, stuff like that, cans. So just follow what the sign says and just make sure you're disposing of your things properly. If it helps in your house, you could also have one bag specifically meant for recyclable items and the other for something like food waste. And yeah, that's about it. Those are 5 ways that you can be sustainable. Thank you.